And now we are on the last chapter of how to build a six-figure portfolio. I feel a bit sad now, a bit emotional. You know how I love to talk. But this is the last chapter. So it's no particular topic. I'll call it knowledge, read, study, and learn. So you've got your portfolio, let me recap. You've got your broker, you've got your investment pot, you've got your savings pot, you've got a strategy plan, and you know how to benchmark, you've got a portfolio running. So how much time should you be spending on maintaining your portfolio? Honestly, I would say 2 hours a week. And within that 2 hours, about 90 minutes of the time will be reading. I personally read the Financial Times every weekend, and every weekday when I get a chance, I'll read it online. Yahoo, plenty of avenues to read. So Financial Times is where I go to for my core staple weekend reading. I've got Yahoo Finance. I watch the Bloomberg every morning on the 8 o'clock break when the bell rings for European markets. And I do lots of reading on books. I read lots of books on investment. I watch YouTube. That's the time where you need to build the knowledge. You need to feed the brain to know more. It's not just about investing. You have to watch the stocks every day. Honestly, us personal investors, we've got limited amount of money. It's not like we've got hundreds and millions of pounds that we can go, I'm going to next share to buy. No. Some folks will take a couple of months to save up £2,000 to £3,000. Carefully select what you're going to buy. Execute it, and that's it. You have to wait for a couple of months before you can execute again because you have to save the money. So within that time, it's quite boring, to be honest. So that's why you read. Some people don't even read it. If you just invest in index, if you just invest in index and a couple of manager funds, you don't even have to read. You just read a performance benchmark, and then you got money. Then just buy some more because this six-figure portfolio is not a full-time job. If you're sitting there full-time managing your portfolio every day, buying and selling, you're doing it wrong. You just lose money on commissions. So it's all about the knowledge building. It's all about the reading, the studying, the caring. You might turn into a different and additional passion. You might learn. For me, I learn more about politics, the economics. As an engineer, I just find it fascinating, the different numbers, the engineering maths, the engineering finance of it. It's what keeps it interesting. That's why I'm blogging and podcasting today, because there's only so much investing I can do every single. That's why I'm here selling to you, trying to tell you guys, let's do this. You can build a six-figure portfolio. You have to read, you have to study, you have to learn. Occasionally you have to benchmark. Occasionally you have to do your research on the companies that you buy. But that's it. That is so simple. That's why I've got so much time doing this podcasting, blogging, videoing. That's all I do. And as long as you keep it disciplined and consistent, and that's where you go. So that's all. And recommend books. There's 2 books I highly recommend, because everyone knows I like Warren Buffett. I'm a keen, believer of his work. Some people debate that it might not work today, but Warren Buffett's Snowball Effect by Alice Schroeder. It's a good book. You should read it. I've read it about 3 to 4 times. In fact, I've read it 5 times over the holiday. I reread again the script, my summarized book, just to remind myself. And another book that everyone must read, every investor, regardless of what level you're, a bit hard-hitting, is The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin himself, Benjamin Graham. He is the father of investor. He is Warren Buffett's Sifu, So you should read that book. And other people I follow, like Jim Cramer, I follow him. I listen to his podcast. And Tony Robbins, he's a good guy to summarize. He doesn't go into the nitty-gritty details, but he summarizes about the high-level importance of stocks and shares investment. Great believer. And when you come to a point where you notice people are just repeating the same things, all these successful people are repeating the same thing. And I'm here breaking and giving it to you in bit slices. It's not that difficult, guys. You can be a nurse, a doctor, you can be an engineer, a teacher, a science teacher that have got not knowing anything about finance, but it's really simple. With the technology today that we have, Google, Pinterest, social media, everything's there, out there. So make sure you grasp this low-lying fruit really, really quickly. I hope you find this useful. Email me, drop me comments, shout out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm everywhere. Just hashtag father of 3 jobs. Speak to me if you need help. I'm here to help, guys. I'm here to help. I've got too much free time because I really enjoy what I do. I really enjoy seeing people succeed. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you hopefully for the next episode in the near future. Bye bye.